do you mean anime fish?
I don't know. Did you have some slivers now?
Yes. There are splinters in my hand. This was not a good idea. Can you please take us through pick ban quickly while I try and take the splinter out? Ow. Got it.
Ban and pick phase here for Game 2. Axis Empire on your blue side. Steel Wolves on the red. We'll see here what Steel Wolves want to try and answer with, because we saw a pocket pick from Bansu that game. It was doing okay up toward the top side of the map. It was slowing down Shine. You got the solo kill in jungle. But, you know, when you just hand over 4 kills to the Sivir before 10 minutes, you're asking for trouble.
Yeah, I think what you do here is ban Yuumi. Like, just deny...
Deny ways your team can throw.
Yeah, not that. Like, deny the first pick Yuumi coming out from Axis Empire, and then you don't have to deal with Yuumi yourself. Like, you don't have to be forced in that situation where you have to pick Yuumi. Not a bad idea. It was really bottom lane throwing very hard for Steel, so given that huge advantage, allowed them to rotate around. And again, the solo lanes weren't doing too bad. Karina was holding his own against Pain. Pain was doing well, and Azure was winning against Shine. Like Shine, the man who couldn't be taken down by anyone last split. And Azure was winning in that matchup. So there is the potential that we do see Steel Wars try and fight back. Very good composition in the first game, but botched bottom lane play.
Seeing here, as far as our bans go.
This forces a Yuumi ban.
Yeah.
I mean, Sai is known for his Thresh, so what they could do is let Yuumi through and play Thresh Kalista. But yeah, banning the Nautilus just kind of means, well, if they ban Nautilus and we leave Yuumi up first pick, Axis will pick Yuumi straight away. I mean, there's still soft counters like Thresh can still be played, but just denying them the opportunity to do that.
See the Olaf also being banned out. Pretty standard. Kiana as well.
Why is it so common?
Well, just Olaf's just...
It's just become like...
It's more or less an LST though. Like there
It's
is
so freezing today. What's going on?
freezing.
Yeah, it's in the studio. It's so cold.
Do you not like it cold? I turned it down for you.
I like it cold, but it's just like, oh my god, it's like I'm living in a bloody igloo.
Well, it is like blowing right. I think someone actually turned it further down. This is
my
actually...
God.
That's why I've been able to keep my coat on during games.
I'm gonna just use it as a blanket.
Fish is actually in a corner now. Huddled into the corner.
Safe here.
That's what happens when the Singaporean Australian faces slight degree change. And
I like the cold. I know what you're talking about.
I don't think you'll like Canada cold. I think by bringing you over, you're just gonna freeze instantly.
Canada is an imaginary place. I know what you're talking about.
I swear,
It's just America.
on the national poutine, you take that back.
It's just the snowy parts of America. That's all.
Oh man, you just made it like a lot of people angry.
No, they'll just say sorry. It's okay.
Silas being picked up here for Axis Empire as the first pick.
Flex pick for Axis. Caspiel and Carino can both play it. Shine can if he has to.
Does leave open something like an Aatrox here though for Steel Wolves.
Yeah,
Don't wanna pick up
continuing to allow Pain and Azure to have good solo lane matchups. Aatrox can flex between the two and doesn't have any hard counters at the moment.
Let's see here, do they go with a Sejuani pickup for Steel Wolves? Bansu maybe taking us something a little bit more traditional meta, it would seem, here for LST.
Going away from the from that Hecarim pick, even though I thought Hecarim did fine the last game.
Yeah.
But just giving them a bit more frontline, I think makes sense. They didn't really have a frontline tank to work with in the last game, and when they fell so far behind, they couldn't really find a way to enter the back line.
Here though, does Shine want to go ahead and pick up this Fiora once again?
Do it.
Did pretty well. It's doing well in the split push. And a lot of focus was shifted over. If you're actually going against the Sejuani, I think the CC is actually a little bit more telegraphed, so I think this is actually an okay pickup for Shine. Showing it very fast, and especially too for Azure. If If he does pick up an Aatrox, his Qs can also very easily be reposted. and easily end up getting him stunned. And for Blaze here, do we see the Xayah? Again, has the piercing feathers on the autos with the passive, and have that blade collar for some additional CC, and then the Feather Storm for the escape as well if needed. For Steel Wolves, what they want to try and answer with here. Do you show a Camille? Trying to decide whether or not they want to send this Aatrox into the top or mid lane, but looks like Azir going to be locked in here for Steel Wolves.
Taking away the other main control mage in the current meta, with Corki already being banned out, you can safely take the Azir pick and just go, you know what, now you got to throw a different control mage unless it's Silas in here. The thing is, I think it doesn't really work against Axis, because Axis can always go, Karino, play Victor, and he'll be perfectly fine. Karino's happy to play Victor into anything in the mid lane. It's his pocket pick control mage, and I think it's very strong in the current meta. And not a lot of teams are playing it. Orianna is also very strong, but not many teams are picking it up.
We've seen it once or twice, I think.
It's very good. Just a lot of teams are just kind of sleeping on it right now.
See Rakan actually being banned out here, so Chile won't have that available to be paired with the Xayah. YJY, not going to have the Ezreal as an option. We still, though, could see the Kai'Sa. We could still see the Kalista, too. Like you mentioned, you could pair that Kalista Thresh combo in the bot lane. You could round out the comp if you wanted to. Kai'Sa going to be banned out here, so I think this is Axis saying, you know, all right, if you want to take it, go ahead. Still, though, Axis themselves could pick up that Thresh in retaliation. There's still Braum available, too. Alistar as well. Do we see a Caitlyn?
Well, right now, Steel Wolves are picking in order of position. So if they pick Caitlyn here, they'll probably go for Morgana second. And they're going to try and play that Caitlyn-Morgana composition. And I think, again, Caitlyn-Morgana is it's the crutch of LST teams. They know how to use it to get the first 3 turrets, and then they kind of forget how to play it. Like, they forget what the win condition is after first 2 turrets, so first 3 turrets in the LST. And it just keeps losing whenever teams play this Caitlyn-Morgana bot. But let's see if they do go for Morgana.
Like you mentioned, the Victor available for Karino. He's going to lock it in. Gets that comfort pocket pick.
Superior Analyst.
Let's see here. Does Steel Wolves want to go with this Morgana? They already got the CC for the composition.
Superior Analyst.
What else are they going to pick?
Thresh.
It's Morgana, Caitlyn.
Thresh, Volibear.
It was bloody broken for a couple patches elsewhere.
And we'll talk about this Caitlyn-Morgana pick. It's very good at sieging turrets, especially with turret plating now available. You can try and knock down both top and bottom lanes turret plating before 15 minutes. And then you rotate mid and you take the final turret. So you get all 3 outer turrets before 20 minutes with no kills on the map. Gives you a 3,000 gold lead to work with. It bridges Caitlyn's weak mid-game, because she's very strong early and very strong late. And gives you a good pick potential when you open up the map, because Morgana can run around and get good picks with Dark Bindings, and you can pair that with Caitlyn traps. And on top of that, you've already got Azir and Sejuani to help you out. But a lot of LSC teams falter when they take down all 3 turrets. They don't know what to do next. And as we get into this game, if Steel will start to take down all 3 turrets, I will then talk about, you know, what you're meant to do and what a lot of LSC teams have done in the past to make it incorrect.
We'll have to see here whether or not they can perform just that. Game 2, Axis versus Steel Wolves.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Cheeky. Oh, Binding's going to connect here. That should force out a flash off Blaze, so not the start he was looking for.
That's not good, especially since it is against a Caitlyn-Morgana bot lane. Step on a trap or you take another Dark Binding, you are probably going to die down there now. Good start. Invading as a team with Morgana is really good. Aatrox also has the 3 Qs, so you can get permanent crowd control unless they burn flash. Well done. Steel Wolves take away a ward, and they get flash very early on. And priority in the jungle.
Nicely done there. Blaze will just go back to base, though, and heal up. So, like you mentioned, going to be down the flash in the lane, so has to be cautious for the first 6 minutes of the game. Because, again, the early Dark Binding or, you know, a Caitlyn trap can easily result in a big chunk of damage coming through. So we see Vanzu going to start at his red buff, similar to Caswell, who's going to start on the bot side of the map.
He's got an Aatrox, so this leash that comes out of Aatrox is big. 3 Qs on a few auto attacks. Vance will also have the big burst that she gets out of her passive to start off.
Oh,
Very
another
nicely
one
done.
lands.
Oh, gets the move down as well. Beautiful.
Ooh, chilly. We already chugging through one of the pots.
Does mean they don't have much push potential, but Xayah only really has her feathers to create some push here. Normally, Caitlyn Morgana, you can start with Piltover Peacemaker as well as the Tormented Soil, and you put that down to level 1, you guarantee the level 2 push first and guarantee early turret damage with a wave bouncing back that you can then set up to push in for a level 4 push. That will take away at least 2 turret platings. But not doing that, instead they're just going to try and go for the kill pressure with the traps as well as the Dark Binding. Getting some good trade damage.
I'm
Oh,
interested
nice
to
by
see this
Shine.
match because I feel like Fiora actually has a really good time in this. Oh, jeez.
My goodness. You can see Shine just understanding that he can dart around Aatrox's Qs. Dash back in, dash back out, try and get as much as possible.
Sly.
In trouble.
Almost get some
good
trouble there,
damage.
but they do retaliate with a decent chunk of damage in return from the Caitlyn trap and Piltover Peacemaker.
There you go, no Dark Binding. Tormented Soil second means that they didn't have the Black Shield to work with. Caspiel looking a little bit juicy for Vansu here.
Vansu, though, he went the other way. That's the other thing, too. Shine can even, you know...
Riposte the Infernal Chains. It is a
Yeah.
very good matchup.
Let's see this. Carino in the mid lane, forced the flash away, already used it. Caspel realizing, hey, bud, I'm coming by. Gets the
Chili's
knock up
here.
onto it. Chili's also there, but the soldiers are able to pierce through. And with the help of Vansu, gets first blood. Vansu has to be careful, flashing forward, gets the stun. Here's Sly with the Dark Binding. Not going to connect there over toward the side. Vansu goes over the wall. He says, why not? Let's go ahead. Let's get some more kills ourselves. It's going to be a 2-for-1.
2-for-1 trade. You can see they tried their hardest pulling Chili up towards the top side. Meanwhile, Shine's just like, see you, Azure. Good night. Easy kill top side.
Yeah, I think early on, this is actually a really good matchup.
Good. Turning into a very easy matchup for Shine. He's playing this very well. Like, Azure keeps trying to trade, but every time, you know, Infernal Chain is going to be able to riposte a lot of this. What are you doing?
Did he have no mana?
No, he just got crowd controlled. He got hit by the Q and he couldn't riposte the Infernal Chains.
Okay.
That was just a silly play from Shine, though.
Shine.
Like, you just go back to base, you muppet.
You just got the solo kill. Now the Aatrox gets to push in the wave.
All he had to do was go back to base, and he would have been able to get that kill for himself. Ooh,
Oh.
they spotted him out. Blaze spotted it.
We do say that. He has almost killed Azure underneath tower. He's flashed underneath tower. Take a look up here toward top side and how this started. Yeah, it was just Shine getting behind him and just literally couldn't do anything. Shine almost got another solo kill too. Azure actually had to go back to base.
Caspiel the gank, though. Azure's dead here.
Too far forward. Infernal Chains are going to be there. Caspiel able to help out with the slow, and Shine going to finish off the kill. Caspiel actually going to get the credit in the end, and this Aatrox starting to get a little bit exposed here in top lane. So it's a good matchup if you just don't look like a clown sometimes.
Pretty much. Stop clowning.
You know, play the matchup, go back to base, spend the gold. You just got the solo kill. Dark Binding going to connect there, and that should be a tiny bit extra damage. Not going to actually connect with the Piltover Peacemaker from YJY. Actually starting to run a little low on mana. Only thing about this lane is if you continually push out, you're going to end up using a lot of your mana.
Chaotic start, though. 3 kills apiece across the map. Shine having a field day in this matchup,
Oh,
by the
he
way.
didn't even have to use the riposte there. He just walked out of the final queue.
He just understands this, it seems like. And, I mean, Fiora is Shine's most confident champion. So he knows how to work around with this champion. 20 CS up.
See here. Let's see a teleport. Caspil's also up toward top side. Doesn't have an ultimate available, but they are just going to look for a dive here. Shine does have his own, so Grand Challenge will be popped immediately here.
Oh, he missed
the
the sun.
CC
Don't go
didn't
in.
land. Caspil's going to get taken down. It is a trade of a 1-for-1. Shine should survive. Bit of a messy play there.
He does survive, and he's going to deny a lot of CS here. He gets the blue buff transfer complete, so that's not a bad dive. You punish Azure hard, because that's at least 2 waves of minions he's going to miss.
Yeah, because the other one just hit the wave.
Yep. Big punish. Big punish is going to bounce back in favor of Shine too, so you now got a level advantage, you got a CS advantage. Very well played. I mean, they missing that stun there means Caspiel will die for the gank, but he committed to it. Shine living with a sliver of health.
Otherwise, though, in top, the other lanes have been going pretty well here for Steel Wolves when it comes to the CS numbers. Sly has to be careful here.
Oh, he's in trouble.
Oh, Sly, Blade Caller. Oh, I think Blaze ended up using it. It was on cooldown already.
Good damage coming out there. Understanding that with that Dark Binding down, even though they can't get any crowd control, they can still deal damage to Morgana. They're jumping in, making sure they get that damage down, threatening her.
Caspiel. Ooh! Gets out of dodge. I feel like that was more Vansu missing on the ultimate there.
I feel like that was just Caspiel walking in a straight line and no one could hit anything. But look at this. Now Shine's got blue buff. It's pushed back in his favor. He's got a Tiamat. And he's just like, oh, please help me.
He's like, guys.
I need farm. Farming of Infernal Change. What the heck?
You know you're having a bad day.
30 CS down, by the way.
Yikes.
And this Caitlyn Morgana is not getting much done. So as much as we like to talk about how to transition into the mid-game Caitlyn Morgana, they don't have any turret plating damage. They're pushing in nicely, but it's a good 20 CS lead for them. But they're not making it work as hard as their composition can.
Yeah, because at this point now, Blaze can clear out the waves with, you know, just a Q, an auto attack, and a Blade Caller.
Yeah.
So you can't really get much more damage. You might be able to get yourself, you know, a little bit extra here.
First turret plating we picked up soon. Just one more attack and that will be gone. Ah, so that will help them out.
Oh, Vansu. Every time he walks into his jungle. Caspil's just nearby.
It's his jungle now. He's got
Caspil.
Sejuani ultimate.
He's going to use the Sejuani ultimate. Going to be a stun coming back in response by Carino. Chaos Storm is there, but not doing enough damage.
So big fight over just trying to secure Raptors.
Hey, I like chicken too, right?
Okay. Nice. Meanwhile, YJY is most like continue to push bottom lane.
Pain. Carino actually barely any mana there. Caspil gotta be careful. Almost got slowed there, but he'll be fine.
Blue buff's coming back up, but Caspil said he wants chickens more.
Ooh, Chili.
It's the right move from Chili. You get locked down by the traps as well as the snare. You got to jump in front of the AD carry, put up the shield, block the trap shot coming out from YJY.
Block the
Tilt over Peacemaker as well.
Okay. Just out of vision there, it looks like, so YJY couldn't actually go for it. You also have the Sejuani nearby. Vansu keeps like getting himself into position, but the team's already done the stuff in bot lane.
See Shine still just building up waves, trying to force Azure either to come out and fight him if he wants to trade for CS, or get some of his CS denied by the turret instead. At least Azure understands that the Infernal Change is always going to be riposted, so he's always ready to walk away from that riposte, because if it comes through, that's a straight up stun. Azure doesn't want that. He's not about that riposte stun life.
See, Caspil's just going to go ahead and start up the Rift Herald. Again, 10 minutes on the clock. I'm interested to see like the regional differences, because I think LST is just one region that just loves to take Rift Herald at like 11, 10 minutes.
Heavy emphasis on the Rift Herald objective. It's a good bridge objective, because right now the only thing Caspiel could do is take Rift Herald or clear out his jungle. So he can take the Rift Herald, guarantee some early turret plating, maybe push for a turret play, and then go over and donate blue buff away.
Look at this, though. We got 3 people starting to rotate up towards Shine. They say, all right, Azure, we're going to come help ya. We want to help maybe break open this tower. Shine gets to safety, though.
He's going to go back to base. Shine's like, well, I'm too low to stay here anymore, so I'm just going to go home.
Let's see, how fast is he on the trigger? It looks like everyone's going to respect it. Oh, no.
Oh, but Morgana's gone home.
Oh, okay. There we go. Shine, are you serious? The prediction. Does he actually turn this one around, though? Ends up using it on a spot. That ain't going to happen here. Shine can't get the safety there.
Yeah,
That was near nutty, but...
He needed that final vital pot to get it.
Caspel? What? Azura's back in this match.
Why is Axis feeding kills? Like, Shine gets the solo kill onto...
Carino? Everything's just gone downhill. Everyone's like, it's 11.5 minutes. Time to feed.
Who subbed in Tyler 1?
What? What's going on?
Who subbed in Tyler 1? Because Axis, like, Shine gets the solo kill top lane and then feeds a kill back to Azure immediately. And then right there, dives in towards Azure on a very obvious, like, this is a bait. Why would Azure stick around?
Yeah.
And literally just hit the minion that you're teleporting to, which is invulnerable. Like, it's such an obvious bait. And then he dies. He misses the final vital, so he dies. And then Caspiel's like, well, my turn. Feed time. And Carino just walks through mid lane like an absolute muppet and dies as well. Like, come on.
Okay.
Top side of the map is inting hard for Axis today.
All he needed to do was, you know, do good. That's all you had to do. And it was looking good.
300 gold bounty on Azure, by the way. Like you said, back in the game.
Sure, you're going to get a Rift Herald to hit this proc. You're not actually going to take the tower. Get a little bit extra gold in your pocket, but let's see. Does Caspiel come over, actually find this? Shine, you got to be careful here, bud. There we go. Caspiel's nearby. He doesn't have an ultimate available, though.
Carino's coming up, but Sejuani's already here.
Oh, there's Vansu. That means he actually does have an ultimate available, so he's going to steal the Sejuani ultimate.
I think that was the warning shot for Vansu as well. As soon as his ultimate got stolen, he's like, that's too risky to fight anymore. I was in the turret dive, it was an Aatrox ult, so like, it's not that effective on Silas.
Scuttle's going to be secured here, down in bot lane. That's a little unfortunate. Oh, even going to have the chains come out here. Root was there. Decent amount of damage, though. Sly, oh, he gets rooted by the Blade Caller. Blaze going to use the Feather Storm, finds the shot, finds the damage, and YJY, he can't turn it back.
Beautiful coming out from Blaze, understanding that Chili as Braum, he takes the Dark Binding, that's fine, because even with the Soul Shadows coming out, he just doesn't take that much damage. So he could just go back to base. He could just take it all up and allow Blaze to work around with the feathers. Forcing the stopwatch out of Sly is very nice too. And then they just use that to get a free kill. They will lose their turret because Caitlyn's going to do Caitlyn things. Is that Demolish on the jungler? That's interesting.
Yes.
I haven't seen that in a while. They don't get the second turret plating and they do lose first brick. They're teleporting to it.
What?
Headshot!
Blaze? Bud?
He tried. Didn't expect that damage. No turret plating and headshot means that turret takes a beating.
Let's take a look here up toward top lane as this transpired. Yeah, Zero just getting killed. With that too, you're also going to have the Ocean Drake secured by Steel. What are you doing, Shine?
Int.
Shine! Why? Actually, why?
I don't know. Top side of Axis has tried their hardest to int.
Yeah, Black Cleaver now on this Aatrox. He's got 30% cooldown reduction. What do you expect?
I don't know. If you just cover up the scores and look at the CS, that should be a 1 top lane.
Yeah.
That's almost 40 CS in favor of Shine, but he's given up 3 kills.
Okay. Okay. I like your Axis here, too. Like, the bot lane didn't go heavily in favor
Look at that.
of Steel Wolves. Yeah, there's the dip, and now, yeah.
Like, even Steel Wolves are just like, oh, let's take a 2,000 gold lead and give it back to the bank.
Pretty much at this point. Oh, no, that's another binding going to connect. Chili. Oh.
See, that's better for YJY. Don't
Waiting
blow
for it.
everything when the shield's up. Throw out the Peacemaker when it's coming down and attack right afterwards, and then you'll be able to get the full damage on towards Chili. Now that forces Braum back to base.
See here, Steel Wolves got 4 members. In toward mid lane. There was some pings onto the Rift Herald, but it was like, yeah, Rift Herald was taken 4 minutes ago, guys.
And what this Caitlyn comp needs to do is rotate top, kill that top lane turret because it's so low, and then siege mid lane and take that with your team. Then you can start utilizing it to set up over Baron, and you use your split push potential. Like, get Aatrox to the side lane, push out, threaten second-tier turrets, but set up around Baron, use the traps effectively to set up for it, and secure jungle objectives instead, like blue buff, red buff. But they need to break these first-tier turrets first. If not, the Caitlyn doesn't get the power advantage early. That's nice.
Shine, grand challenge. Azor, he's trying to hide on the wall. Shine, just auto-attack the bottom one. Are you serious? Azor gets away. One job, Shine.
Might as well be playing Teemo.
You had to auto-attack the bottom half of him. Meanwhile, mid lane, Vansu lands the ultimate, gets a quick kill on Karina.
Yeah, trades 1-for-1. IJY did step up a little bit too far. Karina takes full advantage of that and gets the free kill.
See, ultimate stolen away here by Caspel. Sly gotta be a little bit careful. And Blaze picks up the kill.
I swear that this Axis team was a semi-final team.
Finals team.
Finals team?
Finals team.
Oh,
Azor comes in. He wants to join in the party. Might be a little bit more than you can do here, bud. Fisher's going to come out. Not going to connect.
Late Braum ultimate. Can these two teams stop being a bloody fiesta? Like, I want a good game of League of Legends, but right there they're like, who can throw harder? Find out next time on Who Wants to Be an LST Team.
Yikes.
Ba, 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 da, 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 da.
I swear, this is why we need to get the, we gotta learn the guitar riffs for it.
I'm upset with both these teams right now.
It's not looking good. For either side. 'Cause even then, like, we talked about Steel Wolves, you want this Caitlyn Morgana to get around the map, but they didn't knock down their tower until after turret plates had fallen. So all that bonus gold that you would inherently get from that push, now it doesn't exist.
Yeah. They'll still be able to get the first two, like the outer turrets easy, just because Caitlyn can do it.
Shine's going to do this again. Shine's going to try again. Like,
he keeps getting really good mechanical outplays, and then just fat fingers every ability afterwards.
And he just needs one thing to land.
Yeah.
One thing. Only one thing to land. All right, Pain and Vansu could make their way up toward the top side. Like you mentioned, now they've taken mid lane tower. Only the top lane tower stands. And here we go. Catch out Caspel. That's what you need to do. Stopwatch is going to come out here. And unfortunately, Dark Binding's not going to connect. Big Death Laser comes out. Caspel is going to get taken down here. And now Chili is going to be caught out. Blaze! Bud, you should have just let your support die at this point here, man. Blade Caller comes through, gets the root, gets a little bit of damage, also gets the stun from the gravity field. Azor's going to get taken down.
What is going on? What was that? Why is Caspiel jumping over the jungle into Fog of War and throwing out a blind stun? Like, what if there were 5 people in that bush? What? I'm serious. What if there were 5 people in that bush? What's his plan? I'm going to stun one of them and I'm going to die. I mean, what is the game plan? I want to know what the game plan is, because right there you're jumping over the wall, you're throwing out your blind stun, and you're like, okay, 5 people, now what? And it wasn't that quite fancy, but there were 4 people nearby, and they just jump on him. And then Chili's like, I've got a shield, I'll save you. Here comes the ultimate from Caitlyn. Now I'm not going to block that for you, buddy, you just die. Burn your flash, just, oh my god, can these Muppets stop throwing the game? And it still was like, let's chase Blaze. Through all the feathers, through the ultimate. We're going to be fine. We're going to be fine.
This is the LST I love.
I mean, Steel's going to be happy. Because they've got a Bruiser in Aatrox and a tank in Sejuani, and then crowd control from Morgana. They're going to be super happy with 2 hyper carries and backlines. Whereas for Axis, they're like, we've got a split pusher and then squishy. Like, they really need Caspiel to start fights with a good Sejuani ultimate. If not, the way you play around these is so difficult. But the game is dead even. It's about a 2,000 gold lead from Steel Wolves, which doesn't matter too much.
Currently at the top of the gold sits on Shine.
Pain's having a good game, by the way. 2-0-3.
Had some good games. There's been, 1 or 2 Emperor's Divide that, could have hit a little better, but so far so good. You take what you can get.
Shine's got good items, though. He's got the Executioner's Calling to reduce the healing from Aatrox. He's got Ravenous Hydra to heal himself and Trinity Force. So now Aatrox can't find him anymore. The split push items for Shine are complete. He can split push for days. But Caitlyn has done her job. She got all the outer turrets and an inner turret before 20 minutes. So as much as I didn't think it was going to work, they've actually made Caitlyn more successful. Now one more item, and he's going to be able to...
Hello. Azor. What you doing there, bud? Shine is just going to clean this one up. No tower for Azor this time. Shine should be able to pick up a kill.
Okay. Payne's in trouble as well. Hello, buddy.
Hey,
How are you
Payne.
today?
Oh.
Double chicken soldiers. Let's go.
How many soldiers do you have? Payne's going to try and turn this around, but it ain't going to happen. And Castle's going to pick up the kill. Guys.
Who wants to be a thrower in there?
Hello! It's back and forth everywhere.
Who can throw harder?
Carino gets taken down. Castle, mid-whip, trying to do it. It ain't happening. YJY picks up the kill. Meanwhile, mid lane is taken by the
goodness
Zaya.
sake.
And Shine gets second tier tower and bot.
Maybe they were pushing to just say, well, if they attack us top lane, we'll get mid lane and bottom. But now Baron's on the table.
Oh, they're just going to try and rush Baron?
Well, they have to. I mean, it's 20 seconds till Karina comes back up. No smite because Caspiel's dead. But they need to teleport in. Yeah, Zero and
know
Payne
it's
both need to
happening.
come in.
Know what's happening. Are they going
Caitlyn
to be able
traps
to
are
stop it?
separating everything, by the way. There's 5 players here.
5 players. Let's see. That's going to be the Fisher. Sly way too low at this point. They back off the Baron. They lose the support. How low is that Baron now?
Sly's almost dead.
It regened enough.
Blaze is almost dead. They can't go in.
Here comes Carino, though, over toward the side. That Victor is huge. Gravity Field comes into the middle of the pit. It's going to get secured. Carino tries to do what he can. Shine's now in there as well. Death Ray able to do
Why
damage.
are you teleporting in?
Here comes the teleport.
What?
Shine. They fully commit, and they take down the jungle. Blaze.
That was Blaze teleporting. Can both teams lose? Like, is it possible for both teams to lose the game? Because no one deserves this anymore. I'm going to go back to when Shine and Caspiel died top. Or Carino and Caspiel died top. Okay? You get a kill into the chicken man, right? You die. Why do you die there? Because you stuck around to kill 5 minions. You have no vision over the jungle. You get a kill onto the Azir. Back the hell out of there. Shine split pushing. Mid lane's pushing in. If they're not there, they're going to kill you top lane. And then this Baron play is just like, Caitlyn's got traps, guys. Chili gets a good, like, Chili's play is great. Chili goes in and is like, I'm going to take up all the damage. And then Blaze just like, well, if he can take damage, I can take damage too. Let's go in. And oh my god, it hurts.
Oh, boy.
Like, just let Chili do his job of as a support, be the sacrifice. Like, this teleport is, I just don't understand it. Like, Blaze is like, we need a hero, guys, and I will be that hero.
He comes in with like half health too, I think.
Right on top of a Caitlyn trap. No, he just jumps on top of a Caitlyn trap, and YJY is like, thank you very much. I heard you like to die. Now Caitlyn's got 3 items.
We talk about YJY. 4 Steel Wolves. One of those primary key members.
Shine needs to be a split pushing god. That's how they win this game.
Yeah.
Because the late game of Sejuani, Azir, Caitlyn is... Oh, that's painful. Camino needs to back the hell away from this turret too, by the way. Because there is still Baron buffs on the side of Steel Wolves. Yes. And they really need to rely on Shine. Shine needs to find a way to like dive Azir underneath his turret. He's level 16, so he's got the rank 3 ultimate.
The Castle?
What?
What? They get the stopwatch.
Again, why is Caspiel blind stunning into a full team of people? It's like the 3rd time he's done it.
Oh, Carino, you gotta be careful here, bud. What are they doing,
They're stopping
Fish?
the ports. They're stopping the ports. This is not bad. They're trying to stop the ports. They've got a Morgana ultimate onto Caspiel, but oh my god.
Jeez. Carino full engage. That's going to be countered back, though, by the Gravity Field. They get a little bit of damage here onto Vansu. Again, delaying the back, but guess what? Azor was able to defend against the towers. Shine tried to dive in. You can tell by the health bar. And Steel Wolves, they aren't going to lose anything.
It's not the way you push in. And Steel Wolves are just like, well, we can't deal with the split push, but we can team fight. So if they keep making mistakes, we'll try to fight them.
Azor? What? Can you stop going into the jungle blindly? Azor barely with any health. The Death's Dance saves him.
I don't want to watch this game anymore. Can we turn
Fish,
it off?
You mentioned you're cold and you're huddled in the corner. I don't know if you're huddled in the corner now because you're cold. I think you're just afraid.
I'm excited for you to see what this Baron power play is going to look like in a second. It's going to be great. Caspiel might die.
Here we go, over the wall one more time. And unfortunately for Steel Wolves, Sly gets to safety. Shine! He doesn't finish the kill. Vansu's in the back line tanking. Blaze gonna flash forward. Featherstorm's on top of the Caitlyn. Blade Caller's gonna find the kill. Azor full health now. Lots of Caitlyn traps. I feel like they're playing around their own Caitlyn traps at this point. Carino, oh no, the binding lands. The Azir's damage is there from the lethal tempo, but it won't be enough.
Can we show the Baron power play?
It looked like it was like 10 gold.
Yeah, that was the Baron power play. It was like 10 gold.
Baron power play, let's see it. Show me the big Baron.
The game's dead even, by the way. It's 50,000 gold each. Oh my god. What's going on? Can we... I don't think anyone deserves to win this game. Like, this game has been who can throw harder.
Hey, we could still get another game of this, by the way.
Oh, please. Steel Wolves, just win for me so we can go to another one.
Oh boy. All right. Take a breather here. Axis having
Yeah,
themselves.
you tell them that. The only person that's playing this one is Blaze, who's like, I haven't died, guys. I
like,
teleported
"Guys?"
onto a Caitlyn trap and I'm still alive.
Okay.
He's got a rapid fire cannon now, but
Yeah.
YJY is 100% crit. He's going to get that static shield soon. And then against this comp,
Oh.
Caitlyn destroys because
Those crits, those headshots.
there's no armor for the side of Axis Empire. Caitlyn just needs 100% crit and will just shred through your whole damn team.
Hey, that's a lie. He's got a little bit of armor on that zone, yes.
you're nice.
Carino.
Why are you
Carino.
there?
Why are you there? Vansu, okay. Doesn't matter if you hit the ult. 4 members there are going to find the kill. Carino, what are you doing there, bud?
What's his plan?
Here we go,
gets the
Shine.
push.
Epic outplay incoming? Or he doesn't care.
He's just
He's
trying to kill
just
Scar.
going for the tower. Shine? Shine! What is this? Oh, Perry's back. He gets it. Are you serious? What? Shine! What is going on?
Baron's
Wait,
now on the
wait.
Baron's now a play.
How did YJY get the kill on Shine?
I don't know, but now Baron's a play. Maybe ultimate, like Caitlyn ultimate. Yeah, Caitlyn ultimate got the kill. Baron's
Okay.
now up. Karino's up in 8 seconds, so it's not a realistic threat here.
I'm afraid. Caspel steals the ultimate.
At least he didn't chain into 5 people again. Because that's what I want with my life.
I don't think anybody wants anything of this right now, Fish.
They don't know there's a ward there.
Oh no. Are they going to try this? Okay, yeah, they're like, okay, there's a ward, guys.
Remember, Shine's got teleport. Oh my god, they're just doing it.
They're doing it over the wall. Caspel's nearby.
Over the wall with everyone. Oh my god!
no! Sly gets caught out. Here we go. It's just going to be a toss-up in there. It's going to go on over to Steel Wolves. Featherstorm going to come out from Blaze, but guess what? Pain has to stopwatch immediately. Now it's just a trade back in the pit. Here comes Shine on the Fiora, but the carries are over here, bud. What are you doing?
He's got the chicken.
Chickens are gone.
What was Axis thinking? They're doing the Baron over the wall.
Caspel goes back into
Taint's
a 1v1.
dead?
Taint's dead. Azor, don't you chase. You did it again.
I don't understand.
What is this game?
I don't understand. Caitlyn's got Baron. She's pushing top lane.
They should be able to get in
Why
off
is
this.
Caitlyn pushing top lane, Opal? Why is Caitlyn pushing top lane?
Inhibitor tower is going to go down. They try and ink it. Caspel flashes away. Look at the damage that comes out. Sly using the soul shackles, not going to connect onto the Shine.
Get out of their base. Okay, let me get this straight. Vance is very tanky, right?
Yeah.
Very tanky with Warmog, Cinderhulk, and whatever that bloody Guardian shield thingy is. Can't remember now. The one that gives you extra health and double resistance. Okay, tanky. So he's in Baron Pit solo, and all the squishy carries from Steel Wolves are on the backside hitting it. And the only person from Axis that went, it's a good idea to kill all the 3 squishy characters, is Blaze. And everyone else is like, we're getting Sejuani. Like, how is it not a straight thing like, oh, Sejuani's the only one in this pit? Why don't we go kill all the other idiots on the backside?
Uh-oh. Yeah. Ooh. Doesn't get to safety. Gets underneath the tower. That's going to be 2 ultimates. Well, oh, no. Vansu. Vansu. Oh, just gets out of range of the gravity field.
By the way, Caitlyn is just a monster. 8-2 and 5 with an executioner's calling now.
Azur's like, I ain't split pushing anymore. Shine, he's alone split pushing. He doesn't have teleport. Steel Wolves could force this. Axis Empire has to be extremely careful with how far they push. They are always going to be a man down at this point. Shine, trying to split push. That or you're going to stop the ports. Pick one here.
They sent Caitlyn back, but Kayla's the only one with
No,
Baron
she
Bump.
stopped. They're going to try and force a play.
What?
Shine gets a free inhibitor.
Hello?
Is anyone home?
Hello?
Shine's like, okay.
Shine at the base here. I like free things.
Oh, no. Vansu, you're not going to be able to do this. Shine gets the inhib. Mission accomplished. See ya. He goes back in, the absolute mad lad, into a 2v1, trying to go what he can do. Why is Vansu coming back? Azur now going in, but guess what? He's at a disadvantage. Shine gets a double kill. Here comes the rest of the team, and Axis Empire could just take the game. Chili just missed a point-blank Q. If he hits that Q, the game was done. Sly, can we make this game illegal? Oof.
The second negative Baron power play of the game for Steel Wolves, by the way. The second negative Baron power play.
So this, the issue we're seeing here with Steel Wolves, overall, Shine's split pushing. You have to make the decision.
Shine has 6 items.
Yeah, Shine has 6 items. No one's going to he can 1v3. We've seen it now. At this point, if you're Steel Wolves, you see Fiora on their side of the map, do you just take the play in mid, get 4 kills and run it through? Because at this point, they're so indecisive that Shine literally walks into the base and just you know, whacks away. Doesn't care. Oh.
End my life.
All right, 24-22. Inhibitor down in the top lane. Shine now going to reposition
It's still a 6-item Caitlyn to a 5-item Xayah, by the way.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Blaze likes wards. He's a team.
Oh, here comes the fight.
Not again! How? Vision control. Caspel. Bud.
Yeah, you know, you hit the most important player on Axis with a Dark Binding, but let's not go in, because Shine's split pushing.
He's nowhere close, too.
All you have to do is just... All Axis have to do is just Shine. When you get to the inhibitor, tell us, and we'll make a play.
Yeah.
That's it. That bottom lane inhibitor turret, by the way, is very low. Like,
Yeah.
2 auto attacks with Shine, it's dead.
It's regen.
It regens to only 33%, though.
Oh, right now it's showing it's over half.
Why'd you take the Chicken's ultimate? What?
Because now he can pretend he's an emperor,
It doesn't
okay?
do damage, does it?
It does damage, yeah. Emperor's Divide does damage.
Oh, I thought it
On
did
the initial shove.
Okay.
Yes, okay. Silas, he's unshackled. He wants to be king. Do I agree with him? No.
If he chains into Fog of War again and finds 5 people, you will never be king.
No, then he's got the
Numpty
Demacian
Dumpty,
shuffle.
that's what it'd be.
It's the Demacian shuffle. It's perfect.
No. That's great.
All
I don't
right.
like Caitlyn's that use ultimates like that. I feel like it's no longer the best poke tool for like Banshee's Veil, Regeneration, Blast Cone, like plants that give you health and stuff. I feel like now you should use it to try and finish fights when one player tries to back away.
Are they going to try and do this without their jungle? Okay. Meanwhile, in the base, Shine is just, I'm Fiora. Pain and Azor trying to just chase him down.
He just goes back to farming.
All right, here we go. Will it be a third Baron for Steel Wolves, or can Axis secure it? Meanwhile, bot lane, it's going to be a 3v2. It's a 3v4, Steel Wolves. You're putting a lot into YJY. YJY doesn't even look toward his side to see. Here we go. Goes on over to Axis finally. And Vansu caught in the pit. Here comes the Azir. Here comes the Fiora, though. What's going to happen? Oh, no. Fiora trying to go for a flank here. Not going to find it.
They did it, Opal.
They're able to. They go up. Meanwhile, there's super minions on the Nexus tower.
They've done it, Opal. They got the Baron. They broke the base. The split pushes finally come online.
Carino. What? Carino. YJY, he's trying his best. Steel Wolf's going to try and hold what they can. Pain, he is Azir. I don't know if he can stall this long. Rest of the team going to pile on in. They just go in full force, diving underneath the tower. Shine doesn't care you're going to the fountain. He will follow you.
Back to Lumbridge
And
you
make
go.
sure you remember his name. 29-24, Axis Empire take home the victory.
I'd like to officially announce my retirement. I'm going to become a Dota 2 caster.
Okay.
Yes.
I kind of want to join him. Am I allowed to join him? I don't want to analyze that game.
The hell was that? What? I swear, if anyone gets MVP, someone's getting fired. Like, no one deserves MVP. Can we just have, like, you know the black silhouette we have for players that don't have photos yet? Like, that person gets MVP. Like, that's it. Like, no. How does anyone... Alright, the analysis is they were winning until they lost.
Ah.
Skara something something. Yeah.
They were alive until they died.
Well, it was two teams trying to throw as hard as they could until the split pushing Fiora came online, and then Steel was just like, I don't know how to deal with the split pushing Fiora.
You know, he took the good old motto of Mordekaiser. Feed to win.
I don't know. It was just...
There's so many times where, like, why are you half... Oh, production needs a little bit of time to help analyze this game.
No, the analysis
No.
is GG go next. Congratulations.
GG, we'll see you tomorrow.
Congratulations, Axis Empire. You won. You tried to throw the game, but it didn't work.
Won.
But you won. It was just, they just waited for Shines. Like, Fiora is just the best split pushing champion in the game. When you get to 6 items Fiora, nobody can stop that. Full tank, bruiser, whatever. Nobody can stop 6 item Fiora in a split push. Even if you send Sejuani over, you can't. So the best bet they had was like sending Aatrox and Azir over, but then you have to commit to a fight. You need to find the point where you're going to go, we need to go in. And unfortunately, when you get to split pushing Fiora, you need your inhibitor turrets healthy to do that, because every time you go for one of those fights, you lose an inhibitor.
Yeah.
So as soon as they gave Fiora 5 items or so, that was it. Like, it was just, you can't win anymore.
You also can't contest a Baron when there's super minions on your Nexus tower.
Yes.
That's another oof.
Like, the best bet they had there was either giving up Baron entirely and just playing base defense, because Fiora is slightly weaker in the 5-on-5.
That or just going for that 5v4 that was available to them 7 to 10 minutes earlier in the game.
a few times.
Like a few times. Where Shine was just like, okay, I'm pushing. Sometimes without teleport, by the way.
They just made the play a little bit too late. Like, it was a much later play than they anticipated. Yeah, but
yeah.
That early game, though, was just who can throw the hardest, and it made me very unhappy. Like, that was just who can throw hardest. Well, we've got a team fight.
What team fight are we going to look
I
at?
want to know what team fight this is. Let's see. Let's see. Oh my god, it's this one. It's a teleport to the ward team fight. Now, I don't know what you want me to analyze here, but this was just Axis going, we need to stall this as much as possible. And Carino somehow comes in, it's like, hi Sly.
Hi, Sly.
You saw me on the ward, but it's okay, buddy. I'm here to help you out.
No, he was there so that Carino would use the Death Ray on him instead of the rest of the team. He was the savior.
Yes, I'm sure that was it.
And there's this.
And then it was this teleport, and YJY is just like, well, you know what? If YJY saved his... It was just Shine in the pit. If they all stayed in the pit, that was an ace. If everybody from Steel Wars stayed in the pit, that was an ace. Why didn't they stay in the pit? Why didn't they stay in the pit? It was a squishy top laner and a bloody teleporting muppet of an AD carry. If YGY stayed in the pit, netted the AD carry, headshot, trapped the AD carry, headshot, peeled over Peacemaker, it's a done deal. It would have been an ace, and the Steel Wolves would just be like, mid lane, win the game. What was that?
That was a very back and forth gold spot. That was fun.
That's some stonks there, that's what it is.
Big brain stonks. Oh, yikes.
Shine's going to get the MVP, because no one else can. But no one deserves the MVP today.
Ah, there it is.
You go back home and you do some reflecting about your feeding in the early game, buddy. Like, this to me is a participation trophy, not an MVP. Congratulations, you were a part of winning the game. That's all they deserve right now. Because he got there, he got the 6 items, and then anyone could, you know, keyboard cat and win the game as a split pusher.
There was a couple times it looked like he was keyboard catting.
In the early game, he was feeding, yeah.
Yeah. He needed one auto attack on that Aatrox like 3 times.
If anyone ever plays Fiora in my solo queue games against an Aatrox, I'm leaving. That was...
It should work. It looked like it was working. It was working.
Yeah,
and
especially when he got first blood and then died 2 seconds later because he teleported into lane.
He stayed.
With 20 hit points, it's just like, why?
No, he did that twice, by the way.
Yeah, it's like, what are you doing? You will die. It's just the only outcome is death. That's the only outcome, and you still were like, yes.
This is my life now. That's how he felt.
Hello, what other outcome did you expect? I'm gonna outplay him. He's not gonna press right click twice, and I will.
He tried.
He was like doing these ones. He was like, and then he just dies. I don't understand.
Well, let's take a look at our today's results. First series going over to Detonator over Armored Project 1-2. And then you guys just saw what you saw. We won't talk about it.
We had one game today. Armored Project took on Detonator, and Detonator got the 2-1. Armored Project tried to pull it back in game 2 and had a really good start to game 3, but couldn't close out. Poor Alves was trying to carry his team very hard today.
Tried.
We don't talk about game 2. Something happened and Axis got a 2-0. Well done. And then they go 2-2.
All right, let's take a look at our rankings now. After this Saturday, we have Win still at the top with Liab. Mega at 3-1. Detonator now shifts into 4th place with a 3-2 scoreline. Axis tie up their record 2-2. And Steel Wolves now drop down to 6th.
Still in playoff contention, so Steel Wolves can still make their way back out. They've got a bit of growing pains now. They had some flash in the plan brilliance during the start of the season. Started to be exposed a little bit. Like you could see in that first game against Axis today, like when their bottom lane were put behind, that was it. Like even though their top side map was doing fine, they rely on their bottom lane a lot. And that's going to be something they need to work out when they get towards playoffs.
And hello tomorrow. We got Mega taking on Axis.
Oh, the rematch. Ooh. The rematch. Axis Empire, finalists of last split, Clown Fiesta of last game. Ready to take on Mega after what was a very close best of 5 series. It did go 3-0 in Mega's favor, but you have to remember Shine's split pushing capabilities did almost bring them back in that best of 5 twice, but also gave it back to Mega twice in the best of 5. So I think that's a really exciting rematch. I'd like to see if Axis Empire have, pulled out all the stops for this game, but unfortunately this split, you can't compare this split to the last split of Axis.
Yeah. Well, for now, that's going to end off our night. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Same place, same time. I'm going to go try and forget what I just saw.